Hey y'all, it's your girl Brittany back in better with another video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video, and click the bell to be notified of every time I post, cause I do post frequently. Alright y'all know what we doing. We jumping, skipping, hopping, leaping, doing the Dougie, my Dougie into the video. Okay, I'm done with my rap. Make sure y'all click the link down below, become a member of the Patreon. Alright, without further ado, let's get into the video. So, cause I was like, whoa, I'm bored. They ain't got nothing going on in the media. I guess I get to watch some anime. I had did my nails. I had did my hair. I even plucked the wig today, y'all. I was like, oh, getting stuff done. Okay, so the only reason why I was getting so much done is because nothing is truly going on nowadays on, like, the cast. No shade. Like, Young and Reckless is definitely keeping us. I seen a TikTok where this dude was like, can we be honest? Young and Reckless is holding up Sundays. And I could not agree more. And let me tell you who is employee of the weeks. I'ma say weeks because she been doing her thing ever since she stepped on our TV screen, and that is Miss Trill. Whether it's trolling, whether it's telling behind the scenes, whether it's reviewing the episode, Miss Trill is on her job, okay? She gonna go back and forth with the cast members. She gonna do a live by herself. She gonna put Sav in the live. She gonna retweet people. Like, when I tell you Miss Trill, aka Miss Renee, is clocked in on her Young and Reckless, and Ferrari said that she's gonna put her on the next season anyway, because Trill has been doing her thing as far as, like, you know, just keeping everybody up on game when it comes to Young and Reckless. Okay, cool. So, like I said, everything's been just, like, real boring lately. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm looking like Baby Tyson on that boat. Like, I'm bored. Like, nothing has been going on. Okay, so I thought it was gonna go live yesterday. Oh wait, look, let me finish my thought. Okay, like I said, everything been boring. So usually what they were doing was, like, going live on Instagram, but I'm guessing, you know, they want to get paid, so they started going live on TikTok. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all, they don't be talking about nothing over there on the TikTok. They be playing them little stupid games, like, do this, do that, you know, to get money off of TikTok. But other than that, they really don't be talking about nothing. And shout out to the T pages who get the lives, because they will, like, catch the tea over there on TikTok. But a lot of times, when I say them folks do not be talking about nothing on TikTok, they do not be talking about nothing. They still be messy and stuff on Instagram, but, like, if they go live and really, like, want to talk their stuff, they go over there on TikTok, when it was easier just to catch all the tea on Instagram, you know. But like I said, shout out to the T pages who get the lives, because they definitely be getting them lives, okay? So I wanted to say that. Like I said, it's been boring. Boring. Ha, ha, ha. No drama. So today they go live with Naya. Naya is the producer, the main producer on Young and Reckless. She produced this season. She was like head producer. Okay, cool. So once I came in, it was boring, because I ain't gonna lie, to Alabama Twins and Trill was going back and forth. Honestly, we have absolutely scratched them, the Alabama Twins, the trenches, off of my list of I care about, I'm looking for. When it comes to Sierra, the twins, the Barbie girl, you can basically throw all them away. I ain't gonna lie to you, I be bored, like, all the way bored. So by the time I got in there, it was Sierra, the twins, Trill. Well, Sierra really wasn't saying much, but Trill and the twins was going back and forth. I was like, girl, please. I kind of got there too when the fans was starting to talk to, like, Ferrari and stuff, and she was so defensive on the live. I'm like, girl, the fans trying to look out for you. Calm down. You're the one who had your friend in your face about to get towed up to the floor up, and the fans ain't saying nothing, but, you know, like, defend yourself. You should have did a little more, Even Mel had to step in. Mel was like, girl, they just trying to help you. Like, why you getting mad at them for trying to look out for you? And she was like, I'm not getting mad. I'm just saying. I did defend myself. We're like, Gus, Ferrari, we know you really did not defend yourself like that. Please, calm down. All right, so I wrote some notes down of some things we had, because the T pages really clocked it. By the time I got in there and started screen recording, it was boring. I was like, ugh, like, what, is this it? But then when I went on T-Page, I was like, oh, finally, thank God, somebody caught the real tea. So this is the tea of the tea of the tea that I feel like is really, really good. So Naya ends up asking Ferrari, like, hey, what's you and Ivory's relationship? How did you feel when Ivory, did the countdown on you and smacked you down? How do you feel about that? You respond, yes. Hey, mic's on you. So Ferrari said, friends fight all the time. I knew Ivory before, or y'all knew her. Ivory apologized behind the scenes as well. So Trill interrupts Ferrari's thought, before she can go forward. So Trill ends up saying, well, don't you think that she should apologize on TV? Like, she embarrassed you on the TV, so shouldn't she apologize to you on the TV? Which, to me, that is a great question. Like, that makes sense. If your friend hit you on TV, she shouldn't be doing apologies in the background. She need to be apologizing in front of the same people that she clucked you in front of, So Ferrari's like, she wasn't embarrassed. Ferrari continues, and she said that she's always have had this toxic love relationship with Ivory. Ivory reached out and apologized, and she was guessing that Ivory was under the influence, but she's not about to little girl her or, disrespect her on her show. Ivory wanted to be here, so Ferrari made sure she got her here. Now, that's why I'm going to stop Ferrari, because number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I don't feel like Ferrari had a choice when it comes to certain people, in my opinion. I feel like they brought Mel and Legacy back because they knew they was the faves and they made the last season, in my opinion. And when it comes to Ivory, they love to put Ivory on every show. Ivory was the big bad wolf of last season, so they're going to make her the big bad wolf of this season. They use Ivory to come in because they know that she doesn't mind doing the work. Ivory ain't necessarily there trying to be cute and, let's be friends. Let's take shots like Shauna Claw. They know Ivory don't care to do all that. She could do all that at home with Danye and Jazz. They right there. She is going to come and park people and stir up the drama, have these girls scared. And they know that she's good for that. And they know that if they tell her to come do her job, she's going to come do it for a good old check. So, in my opinion, I don't believe that, to an extent, Ferrari had a choice of whether to pick or bring back the Legacy, the Mels, the Savs, the Ivories of the world. I think, they had already said, okay, these girls are coming back. Whether you like it or not, they help the show, they help the ratings, and they are fan favorites. And maybe she had a voice. Maybe her and Naya went over, hey, we want the Trench Twins. Okay, let's get Trill. She has a following. She's giving Young and Reckless. Okay, let's bring Baby Tyson because, she hot on the network too. I think it's more so a collective thing. But two, I believe when T-Lo say he want that girl gonna come. Ferrari don't have much say over that. Now, that's just my opinion. That's not what I know. But for me personally, that's my opinion, like I said. So Trill ends up asking Ferrari, will you allow Ivory to put her hands on you again in the future? Why did Ferrari say, I don't know, I mean, that's the future. So it was this awkward, like super awkward pause, because everybody was looking like, excuse, what? And Baby Tyson said, what? And then started laughing because it was awkward. And it's like, did you just hear what came out your mouth? Like, what did you talking about? And she said, and if she do it again, we just gonna get in there again. You're not picking up what people throwing down. Like, they're legit asking you, why would this girl put her hands on you? You talking about something, y'all have always had like a toxic love relationship. Y'all relationship ain't never been that toxic where she put her hands on you. I'm sure Ferrari, when Ivory got all in her face, you could tell that had never happened to Ferrari. I don't care what Ferrari say. I don't think Ivory had ever made her feel as though she could be touched. I don't believe that. I don't think Ivory ever made Ferrari feel like, hey, you could be on the list too. Because when Ivory got in her face, all Ferrari could say was, get your issue when we get to the house. Get your issue when we get to the house. She couldn't say anything but that. So in my opinion, girl, y'all do not have this toxic love relationship. Even if y'all do, it never came to that point where she put her hands on you. And you talking about she apologized. Okay, me personally, from when Mel asked Ferrari in that whatever car they was in the Sprinter, she asked her, she said, well, not even asked, she told her, she was like, me and Legacy probably talk way more than you and Ivory. And Ferrari said, yeah, y'all probably do. I think they do not have a real close relationship. I don't believe that. I don't think Ferrari and Ivy have this real close relationship. You my real deal homegirl. I don't believe that, because when they get around each other, it don't give homegirl. It don't get it to me. It don't give like we got inside jokes, we kiki and da da da. It give more like a business friendship, in my opinion. She, in my opinion, knew Ivory when Ivory was on that first show, and they started seeing stuff in Ivory, so they started bringing her around more, and with them bringing her around more, her and Ferrari got cool like that. And like I said, I don't think that Ivory ever made Ferrari feel like she could be the next one on the list. I don't think that she ever thought that she could be on the list. So Ferrari's answers to me are very filtered. Y'all know I it's just like something about certain people. When it's certain people they talking about, they gonna filter their answer. Because in no way I believe if this was somebody else, Ferrari would have said, I don't know. I mean, that's the future. That don't even make sense for you to say. So all your answers are giving like filtered out. But one thing, y'all know Ferrari is big on like, she's the host. So she did end up saying, she wasn't finna allow Ivory to like little girl her or disrespect her. But to me, that's not her first time disrespecting Ferrari. She disrespected Ferrari season 1 as well. But she just haven't disrespected her to this extent. And regardless, if you feel like, oh, well, I'm not finna allow her to do this, I believe that you still did allow her to. Like, for her to feel like she could put her hands on you and you having to tell her to get out your face and stuff, she was, like, the start of the conversation, she was already disrespecting you. When you was talking to Trill and she was like, you being so friendly, did it is that, she was already disrespecting you. So by the time she said she was going to put her hands on you, the disrespect was already at the T part of disrespect. It was already at the end of the word. She was already comfortable. I feel like in the beginning, it started on season 1, she was at the D and the I. And then by the time y'all hit the boat and you was talking to Trill, y'all was at the R and the E. And when she said she was going to hit you and she got in your face, she was already at the T, the E to the D. Okay? So, and the ending is disrespected. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Disrespected. So, I believe that you was like, that point was already going to come up. Like, she was already getting comfortable with disrespecting you. So, by the time she got in your face, it was over with. She was already at the end of the word to go on, lay hands on you. Now, Ivory did come out because they did have her up there. And Ivory said if she could go back and change, she wouldn't put her hands on Ferrari. But she still would have talked her stuff and everything. And she did end up saying that her and Ferrari are friends outside of the show. Okay. Now, she said they friends outside, but I still stand on what I said. I don't believe they close girlfriends. They not goody girlfriends. They talk here and there, but they most likely have more of a professional relationship, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I don't know that to be true, but just like from what I pick up, they don't give me goody girlfriends. But that's all I have for y'all the rest of the live, in my opinion, from what I seen and what the T-page is called. It was very boring. And it's just real boring. I ain't gonna lie, it is giving the Trill show, and to an extent I do need Trill to move into the background, because Trill is doing her thing, she's doing her job, but it is kind of boring. I don't feel like nothing, like what happened, it wasn't nothing to get on live about, to an extent. Like with Ferrari, yeah, but we need to see that countdown. When y'all get to that countdown, and the urine, because we keep calling about the urine, we keep calling about the countdown. When y'all get to those, then let's go live. But until then, I don't care about the Trenches twins. I don't care about the Barbie girl. I don't care about Sierra. Honestly, if we just being real, I don't care about Trill. I don't care about Sav. I don't care. Been there, done that. Let's move on to the next episode this Sunday, because that's really the things I care most about, is what's going to happen Sunday. And hopefully Sunday, we gonna get to the urine thing, because I'm kind of tired of talking about it like, boring. And we already at episode 5. That's crazy. We already at episode 5, but I'm excited for episode 6. But would y'all deal with somebody like Ivory? Would y'all let y'all friends put their hands on y'all? Y'all know I'm a big advocate of no horse playing. I don't even let nobody fight me. Like, I don't do none of that. So, I'm big on keep your hands to yourself. And I'm going to keep my hands to myself. Period, point, and all blank. So, y'all let me know what y'all think down below. I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Bye.